Hey everybody, it's Amber, and I am excited that we are starting our Piyo group tomorrow. This has been week 0 where you just gotten to kind of get in and get acclimated and to set yourself up for success so that starting tomorrow we are going full force into Piyo. There are a couple of things that I want to call your attention to. Nutrition is going to be so important as we go through the next 60 days. So I just posted a sample meal plan for you. It looks like this, and you can't see here, but it's real light where the foods and stuff have been typed in. So what I did today, and this is for, and you need to know too, in your Piyo nutrition guide, it will tell you how to figure out your calorie range so that you know exactly how many primary and secondary vegetables and grains that you need each day, how many fruits, how many proteins, how many healthy fats, and then your water, of course, is important too. So make sure you have that information and you know exactly where you fall as far as how much you need to be consuming each day. And that's all lined out for you. If you have any trouble at all with that, please just let us know, and I'll be happy to help you figure that out and make sure that you know where you stand. So also I posted in the file section, there is a weekly meal planner for whatever category or whatever range you're in, and it's blank and it looks like this so that you can plan your week out, so that you know exactly what you need to do when you go to the grocery store, and so that you're not just wandering around aimlessly like I know I've done in the past as well. So there's also a sample meal planner that's all filled out for you so that you can see some examples of some secondary, vegetables and grains and what primary looks like. And those lists are there for you in your Piyo nutrition guide too, but it helps, I think, sometimes to have one already written out. And as you can see, I've written over this, and I've made my list out to the side here. So my suggestion for you, because I know for me, if I'm going to cook dinner, I like to also be able to eat that for lunch the next day. So for me, I like to kind of double dip. I would suggest, making more than what you need for dinner so that can carry over for your lunch the next day. And that's a super easy way to make sure you're already set up for success on your lunch. But it will serve you well to fill that out, take what's already there and sort it out for yourself. I like to plan through like Wednesday or Thursday because inevitably life happens and you might go out to eat, or I don't know, you choose to do something else that day, and so it kind of throws a kink in your plan, which is fine. And so I only plan to like Wednesday or Thursday, and so when I go grocery shopping, I'm only going to go shopping for those three and a half days. That way I can make adjustments as the week goes on, and I'm not left with all of these groceries that ultimately will go to waste. If you do need to go to the store, midweek is a great time to make a second trip to the store, so that you can be set up for success for the second part of the week. And those are just some of my suggestions. You can do what works for you. Don't expect for this to be perfect, so long as you're stepping forward and just trying. The only way you can fail here is to not try. And nutrition, like I said, is going to be such a big deal for you during this process. So I want to be able to help you and help you simplify that process as much as possible. So whatever it is that you might be struggling with, or if you find something that's working for you, please share it with the group, because that is exactly what this group is here for. Okay, so there's the nutrition aspect of things. Make sure you have a plan. And that goes for your workouts too. So you need to know when and where you're going to work out. My plan is to get up early and work out in the morning. I'm typically not a morning workout person, but I do love Piyo, and it is low impact, so I feel like it's something I'm going to be motivated to get up and get out of the way first thing. It's up to you when you choose to work out, so long as you have a plan for that. What's next on my list? Okay, so what are you reading? I know this is a different part of being in a fitness group. You're like, why is she having us read something? Well, personal development has been a huge game changer for me in my journey. And as your coach, I know that what is on the inside is directly associated with what happens on the outside. And so, since those two things are so tied together, I want to encourage you to pick up a book. Currently, I am reading Start by John Acuff in the Books in the Living Room, or I would show it to you right here. But you'll see me maybe posting some quotes for you from that because it really bridges the gap between your fears and your actions. And so the best suggestion I can give to you is that you choose something according to the season that you're in right now. And so I would love it if you would let us know what it is that you're reading. I also just ordered a book called It Starts With Food. And so that's just another thing that I'm interested in and want to learn more about. It makes me a better coach. So wherever you are, whatever it is that you'd like to learn more about or just need help with at the moment, choose something along those lines. And if you need suggestions, I've read a bunch, so I'm happy to help you choose something that's a good fit for you. Okay, and then your befores and afters. Sorry, I have a list over here. Your befores and afters are so super important because what happens on the scale doesn't always tell us the whole story. The scale won't tell you that you lost fat and gained muscle. It'll tell you that you gained weight. And so we have to take the whole picture into consideration here. So it's very important that you take your before and afters, that you take the before measurements. And, the scale is one part of that. But we want to be able to look at and celebrate all of your successes, not just the number on the scale. So please make sure that you do those. I would love it if you would post them on our page. The more transparent you are, the smoother and more you will get out of this process. So if you're not comfortable posting them on our page, it's okay. You can send them to me if you feel comfortable doing that. But I would like for you to be accountable to the group just in the fact that you've done them. So if you would let us know that you have taken your measurements and that you have taken your pictures, and if you feel like it, you can again send those to me or post those in the group. That is exactly what this group is for. So let's see. TurboFire. So in your Piyo DVD set, you have another workout on one of the discs, and it's TurboFire HIIT 20. It's a low HIIT, so that means it's low impact. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. So this is a great 20-minute workout. HIIT workouts, she brings your heart rate way up and then back down, and then way up and then back down. And so what happens is your metabolism is working at full tilt all day long after you've done your workout, which is awesome. So if you're looking for something a little bit more, I know I've done the lower and the upper parts of Piyo over the past week, and they're shorter workouts. So you may want to slide TurboFire HIIT 20 in if you're looking for something a little more sweaty. So feel free to do that. I wanted to call your attention to that because TurboFire is such a fun workout. And so I didn't want you to miss that and really, see what that's all about. So you don't have to do TurboFire. If you want something extra, you can go for a run or whatever kind of other workout you enjoy doing, which is great because Piyo works as a great standalone program, and it also works in complement with anything else that you're currently doing. And the very last thing I want to leave you with is the permission to stalk you. I am your coach, and I, number one, care about you, and number two, want you to see results out of this. And I want this to be a process that at the end of the 60 days, you're proud of what you have accomplished both inside and out. And so if I don't hear from you, I would like your permission to just stalk you. And by stalk you, I mean I might visit your page, I might send you a message, I might tag you here in the group, but we do need to hear from you because transformation truly does happen in community. You should never feel like you're trying to do this alone. The women in this group are amazing, and so I hope that you will take full advantage of that, and hopefully I won't have to stalk you. But it's all in love. But with that, I will go ahead and stop here. I know I've been talking for a long time, but I am excited about tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing some fun prizes. And so we have these fun Fit Revival t-shirts that look like this. And so tomorrow, I want all of you to post. And I will be in there first thing in the morning with something for you to post about. But I will choose one person tomorrow to give a t-shirt away to, but you won't be chosen if you don't post. So that's how strongly I feel about that. But we're going to do some other fun giveaways, but tomorrow there's a t-shirt on the line, so I encourage you just to open up and be you and let this process work for you.